Drizzle, 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 drizzle. It's your boy, the Drizzler himself. Or should I say, it's your guy, the Drizzler himself. You know, as far as it goes, this Soft Guy era has been, how you say, inspirational. I could at least say that. I've been inspired. Um, don't get it twisted. I'm not on here to bash people. I'm not on here to bash men or women. It's just like, it's become a time in my life where things have gotten to be, how you say, a little bit more easier. You know what I mean? Like more easier, more simpler, more calmer, more peacefuler. And it's like, to me, I'm like, why is the world still running rampant? Like I'm saying, how could I go from living a chaotic, hectic life to now I'm just mellow? You know what I mean? And it ain't got nothing to do with me being, prideful or arrogant or anything, but I know in my last videos, a lot of people, they was like, probably looking at it like, what this got to do with Soft Guy era? It's got everything to do with Soft Guy era, really. I mean, it's just the fact that we don't look at it like it is. I mean, if you really, really look in depth at what I'm actually putting forth or what's been put on me to be put forth, then you can understand. The reason why this Soft Guy era exists is because of this type of thing. And this is what I'm going to show you right now is the reason why this Soft Guy era thing exists and how the father fights back. Now, mind you, this is not something I was looking for. It's just the fact that my talking points and what I'm talking about in the algorithm, this is what comes up. This is what's coming up. This actually just popped up. I looked at the time 4 hours ago. Like they just put this out 4 hours ago. So you got to understand a lot of the stuff I'm talking about. If you stay with it and it's going to give you stuff like this to give you clarity, because this is my talking points. This is the things that I'm really trying to produce and push forward. So what's happening is this is what's coming back to me. So it's out here for you to have this information, but you got to stay informed and understand why you're going through what you're going through. This is for men and women. The purposes and reasons why you're going through what you're going through, not just to go through some things and be like, man, what the frick is going on? Women, why these men acting like this? Why these or men, why these women acting like this? Like it's like we need to gain a foothold and understanding that this thing is bigger than us. It's bigger than us, all of us. You know what I mean? The spiritual world does exist, and like I say, once I was able to understand it, and I was able to, fight against these spirits attacking. You know what I mean? People casting spells and spirits at you. Because this gonna happen to me even doing this. I'm gonna have people mad, upset, casting spirits at me because they don't want to understand and recognize what the truth is. I'm not racist. I'm not prejudiced. I'm not biased against man or women. That has nothing to do with it. I'm just a person that's trying to relay messages. Like, if it comes to me in a way, I'm gonna relay it. I'm not gonna beat you down with no Bible. I mean, sometimes if I have a person sitting there trying to be religious, okay, I'm gonna be, I got to get tongue. Cause like, dude, don't come at me with no religion or your false doctrine or your spirituality. Cause dude, you don't really know what you're dealing with. I advise you to stay with the drizzle. I advise you to stay with whatever you want and don't come over here to the soft guys. Cause like I say, these are manly men. I mean, I even heard a homosexual say out his mouth, a homosexual. Like, matter of fact, I might actually show that video, you know what I mean, and go over that one. Because to me, it was like, even they standing up for us? Oh, hell no. You got these beta man, simp man, Johners, they gonna come against it, but homosexuals is actually giving accolade? Boom. I was like, I couldn't even believe it. Like, dang. So this is what make me understand, dude. If you coming against this Soft Guy era, and I want all y'all to relay this messages, if y'all watching my videos to people, hey, look, check this dude out. I mean, it ain't that I'm trying to get all the fame or fortune. No. I'm just trying to tell you, I have learned how to live a peaceful, simple life. I'm living my best life. I'm happy. I'm a single parent. I take care of my child. Like I say, you probably hardly even hear. You're like, damn, I don't even hardly hear, because this is the spirit the Father put on you in your house. He'll give you that peace, dudes. You ain't got to go out here trying to force a woman to make her do nothing. Women, you ain't got to go force a man to make him do nothing. This is what's wrong with y'all. Who is y'all think y'all are? Okay, let's get into this then.
Jezebel was known as one of the most wicked women in the Bible, and even years after her death, The spirit that operated in her is still very active today. In today's video, I will be exposing 7 ways the spirit of Jezebel attacks men. Keep watching because many men are being influenced by this spirit without knowing it. So without wasting your time, let's get into it. Number 1. It emasculates men. The first way the spirit of Jezebel attacks men is by emasculating them. To emasculate means to remove or deprive men of their God-given authority. This means wherever the spirit of Jezebel is active, men begin to lose their authority and become weak. They begin to act like children, while the person who is operating under such spirit begins to act like the adult in the relationship in order to control them. This spirit reverses the role of the man and makes him lose his place and authority. Naturally speaking, the Spirit of God makes every godly woman naturally respectful towards men by
I wanted to stop it right there because this is how most females operate. And don't get it twisted. This spirit attacks men too. Like, men actually are attacked and has this spirit too. That's why I say what happened is the women didn't know they was pushing it so hard, it done jumped on men. And it's like they don't, and like now you got men attacking men and not even understanding what's going on. That's why I say some men just be quiet. If you don't know what's going on, don't just be quick to say nothing. Y'all wasn't quick to say nothing when these women was running around, soft girl era. Y'all wasn't going out sprinkle. It's our time, it's our way. We need to be doing what we want. And it's like, dude, this is out of pocket, dude. When it comes down to the creator and how he structured things, this y'all straight out of pocket. You will never be successful. I don't give a freak how much money you make. It's going to end in misery. I don't give a dang how you climb the ladder in this world. It will never end out or turn out good for you. You will always fall because you don't understand the way everything was supposed to be structured. Was supposed to be structured. And if you go back to the structure, you find your peace, you find your happiness, you find your success in life. Sometimes women, it ain't about climbing that corporate ladder. It's about being a nurturing mother. And guess what? You might think, oh, nah, what the heck he talking about? I wasn't raised like that. Like, dude, what? I hate to say it for a lot of y'all. Y'all parents didn't know what the hell they was talking about. I mean, hey, if you won't get mad at me for, being the bearer of bad news, it's what it is. So y'all ninjas and women need to get back to understanding, mate, that it was a way that was set out for us from the beginning, and we got to find our way back to that. That's what gonna bring us our peace, joy, love, and happiness. And we don't need to think that it's gonna come from a man or come from a woman. It's gonna come from internal. Feel me? Like I say, in this video, it's like I know a lot of even my Hebrew Israelite brothers, because I'm Hebrew. That's what I am. Was born Hebrew. That's what I am. I mean, I'm Israel. That's what I am. I mean, I can't change that fact. What I can do is say, you know what? I'm not going to allow that to cloud my judgment about what I'm delivering to people. And I'm not going to allow people to come on here and think they can come at me religiously, because that's not going to work. I can't morally, because that's not going to work. Educationally, because that's not going to work. Like, as far as it goes, like, y'all have no understanding of what y'all are doing. So I'm here to actually kind of, if I can guide, buffer, whatever, I'm going to let the Father do his work, But just keep on listening.
fault. The respect in this context isn't because she is weak. It simply means she honors the God-given place of a man. But when the spirit of Jezebel is active, it completely disregards the authority of a man. The spirit of Jezebel does this by reversing the God-ordained order and roles of men and women. This is exactly what happened in the Garden of Eden. God had given the commandment to Adam to not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and Adam was supposed to enforce this God-given order to Eve. But when Satan came, he reversed this order by making the woman communicate.
And see, this is what I'm saying. This is the part where we are now getting into, like, okay, now you see what's really going on. And don't get it twisted. Nah, I know our melanated people, so that was them. But at the same time, it's not about that right now. It's about the message, because the message is true. Listen. If I hear a true message versus a false doctrine, I'm like, okay, I can agree with that. But if I hear some fake false doctrine, I understand people bias about themselves. People gonna be that way, right? People gonna deliver the white version of black people gonna deliver the black version of it. You know what I mean? And or I could say melanated because black is a color. And this is the thing that I'm now beginning to understand. White is a color. Like, we are not Crayola crayons. We come from peoples. We have history. We come from cultures. And black is not a culture. White is not a culture. And this is sad because this is what's been stripped from us. So we don't even know what's going on. We don't even know who we are. So that's why we can't even get it right, because we got to first go back to find out who we are. And until you can do that, you're going to always fight against people. You're going to always fight against one another. And like I say, if I see people trying to come on this platform and be like speaking out against this Saul guy era, I'm coming. I'm coming. So y'all could be able to tell anybody, say, well, dude, this dude ain't fit to hear that. He going to come at you. Well, I'm a Muslim. So? Well, I'm a Christian. So? Well, I'm in Buddhism. So? I'm Hinduism. So? Like, I'm not intimidated by y'all religions, because y'all religious. Okay, be religious. That's your business. I'm not religious. I was born this way. And then, like I say, people don't understand the difference between man-made religions and God-ordained people. It's a difference. Because he didn't make Hebrew to be religious. Like, Abraham never said, and like I said, I can explain this. Abraham never told anybody, I'm Hebrew. No, he was told by the Father, the Creator, this is what you are. You are Hebrew. Then later on, his grandson, you go down the line, his grandson was told by the same father. Okay, well, your daddy was Hebrew, and you got a bunch of Hebrew brothers and sisters out here now. But guess what? You're gonna be set apart to be something else. Jacob, Yaakov, you're gonna be Israel. And that's who I'm is. This is the peoples I come from. And I know they want to try to paint a picture and make you think it's other peoples, but it's not. It's us. And we really need to start to understand this. And people need to start to respect it. Because until they start to respect and understand it, we're going to stay in this mess. Drizzle, drizzle.